Well, Starfield is finally upon us after 8 long years of development, lots of hype, lots of promises, lots of delays, but it's finally here. And yesterday, I picked up my copy, my pre-order from GameStop, and I just can't believe that I finally have it in my hands, and I'm excited to play it. Unfortunately, for me, it'll have to wait to this weekend because I have life obligations, and kids to take care of, and work to do, and so there's going to be a little bit of a delay of my own. Now, I'm a member of several Xbox collecting groups on social media, and we were talking about Starfield, and there were some folks who seemed a little bit perplexed by my decision to buy a physical copy of it, because a lot of them are saying, oh man, I've got Game Pass, I'm just going to be playing it on day one. And, of course, I wanted to talk about that. I'm definitely one of those old farts who prefers to have physical media. I like collecting, but I also, more than anything, like to have something tangible in my hand for my money, And secondly, Game Pass is an absolutely phenomenal offering from Microsoft. However, it's not right for everybody, especially those of us who are like me, getting up in years and don't really have a whole lot of time to play games. And for me, it's honestly more cost effective to just spend $60 on one game that I want to play, or in the case of Starfield, $70, than it is to repeatedly pay $15 a month, all, during the year, to have access to a bunch of games that I either don't have time for or don't have any interest in playing. But I'm really excited that it's finally here. I cannot wait to get into it. I learned about a little trick this morning that someone discovered that allows you to get one of the game's best spacesuits right out of the gate. You basically just walk in and take it, and apparently there's no ramifications for it. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to try that or not. It kind of, I don't know, part of the joy of playing an RPG is building up to things, I don't know if I want to just cheat and run in and grab this suit the way I've been shown and the way I've read about. I think I'd almost kind of rather work my way up to it, but it might be kind of fun. I don't know, the temptation is real. Anyway, there's been several people that I'm friends with that they're not big Bethesda fans, and they're just like, oh, well, it's Skyrim in space. I'm like, yeah, I know, that's the draw of it. Say no more, you don't need to sell it to me, But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm glad that it's finally here, and I'll probably do some videos on my reactions to it. I don't have a capture card. I'm not that into it. I'm not a streamer, but I think I definitely will try to, maybe in some rudimentary way, capture some gameplay, give you my thoughts on the game. This is one of the few where I feel like it is absolutely going to live up to the hype. I'm not even going to entertain the notion that it might not. Most of Bethesda's games have always knocked it out of the park for me. I'm like, yeah, I know they have a history of being buggy and having issues, but that frankly has never diminished my ability to enjoy them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy. I almost forgot to mention one of the talking points that I really wanted to address in this video. Something that's a little extra exciting for me, and I can't believe we live in a day and age where any alternative even exists. But you see this game? The game is actually on the disc. Bethesda has confirmed that the base game in its entirety is on the disc. You buy certain games these days where I think they just crank out something physical to put in the hands of people who enjoy having something to put on a shelf like me. But what they have, as you're well aware, is just a tiny little bit of data, and it's just a digital key for an online download. That's it. The game does not actually reside on the disc. So if you didn't have access to the internet, anymore, that's less and less of an issue for most people. But let's just say you bought a game and for whatever reason you didn't have access. Well, guess what? You're not going to be playing it. It's not an issue when you put the game on the disc. It used to be, prior to the last couple of generations, that whenever you bought a game, you had the game. But anyway, I'm so glad that Bethesda and Microsoft did not choose to go that route with this. So to those who ever made that decision, thank you. I appreciate it.